Hello there, folks, and welcome back to Dark Souls. Let's continue, shall we? So, let's see. I'm sometimes pretty spotty on this game, folks, because again, I'm not an expert. I've played it a bunch, but I'm not an expert. So sometimes I get to a point where I'm just like, which way do I go next? But it is the start of the game, so I think it's fairly straightforward. Hey, lads. Oh, rude. Oh, fire bombs. Ooh. There's the parry I was trying to do before. Ooh, wow. Just stabbing while standing in a pool of fire. Ooh. And folks, sometimes in this game, I'm gonna die in really stupid ways. I can already promise you that. But again, it's not a game that's easy to master. There are those that have, for certain, and I admire them. And some of those playthroughs that I've seen on like YouTube of like people that are just experts are some of the most interesting things to watch. Like they do it with such finesse, and it's like it's nothing to them, you know? Soul of the Lost Undead, don't mind if I do. And I think there's actually, let me just take a look-see. Can I drop down here? Is that a thing? I think I can. Whoop. Indeed. Now, if I can manage to not fall idiotically, that would be swell. Is there a thing? Oh, there is a thing. Hello, gorgeous. The Ring of Sacrifice. Okay, so that's another thing, folks. You can equip rings in this, which are kind of accessories that give you different perks and boosts and whatnot. That specific ring that we just picked up, oh boy, that will make it so if we die, we don't lose any of our humanity or any of our souls, but it breaks after one use. So by all means, folks, if you're an expert at this game or if you love it, give me some insight. Like, give me, I mean, go easy on me because, again, I'm not a pro, so I am going to make some silly mistakes. But let me know your thoughts on the series, how you ended up discovering it, what you love so much about it. Soul of the Lost Undead, thank you very much. And yeah, I would love to chat Dark Souls with you guys because it's a series that I've just grown to love. It's ridiculous. It's left such an impression on me and just sunk its gigantic talons into me more than I ever thought that it would. And there's no going back. There's absolutely no going back. It's so good. I haven't really decided yet, ow, you sausage. I haven't decided what kind of weapon I really want to use. My first couple playthroughs, I absolutely fell in love with the halberd, because it was weird. Like, I was at a point with this game, I reached a boss that comes on a little bit later, and I was at a point where I'm just like, I'm never, ever going to make progress in this game. And then I found the halberd, and it was just like, I think I'm going to be fine. Oh, God. Please don't kill me. There we go. Yeah, it was such a turning point for me to find the halberd, because, like I said, I was at a point where I'm just like, do I really want to progress with this game? Is this really worth it? Am I actually going to make any progress at all? And then I found that delightful weapon, and it restored my confidence, you know, in myself to actually continue. And then I did, and through trial and error and many different boss fights, many deaths, finally beat it, and it was amazing. And this game has some of my favorite like NPC characters. You know, like some of them are just so good. We'll meet some of them on our journey. Hello, beautiful. Now I'm not an expert at the more advanced techniques, like. Often, oh thanks for the rubbish. Often I'll miss when I try to do like a backstab. I won't have it like set up properly. I'll often get the timing wrong on parrying, but it's all about trial and error, right? I'm not an expert, but I do absolutely enjoy the fuzz out of it. So, let's see. Humanity. Humanity, folks, can be used to like, see we're in a hollow state, so that's why we look like beef jerky. But we can reverse to a human state, which allows us to be able to summon various NPCs or actual real player characters, because there's a whole online element to this where you can get invaded by actual players, and they'll come and try to murder you. So it often, like, and it's kind of random, so they can just, like, sort of turn up at the most inconvenient of times, like when you're already dealing with tough enemies, and then all of a sudden you have a human, like a skilled human player to contend with as well. It can be, oh thanks, firebomb. It can be a real challenge. It could really mix things up. But it's that just makes it so enticing and interesting. And there we go. And again, folks, the words "you died" are going to show up a lot in this playthrough. But it's all in good fun, so please stick with me. Was there any? No. No, of course not. Let's see. Ooh. I love you, dragon. Okay. Yeah, there are dragons in this game, folks. Quite a few. I don't know what he's aiming at, but he missed. Oh, oh, getting outnumbered. Ow. See, I get too cocky sometimes, and I try to go for an extra hit, and it ends up costing me. Ow. Like that. Also, when I try to take a drink at an inopportune time. Now. What do we got? Wooden shield. Don't mind if I do. Oop. So feel free to let me know, folks, if there's any other games you'd like me to play as well. I'm intending to probably play Firewatch. That was suggested by one of you lovely people at one point. So I've got that queued up to play kind of alongside Dark Souls. I don't exactly know how long of a game that is, so I imagine it'll end before I'm finished with Dark Souls, but... Look, a bonfire! Okay, do a quick level up. I'm actually going to pop some of these souls as well. Oh, this will take a bit. Bear with me. Okay, that should do it. And yeah, every time you even rest at the bonfire, folks, just like when you die, all of the enemies respawn. So it keeps things interesting for sure. It definitely adds a good amount of challenge to it. And you have a certain amount of heals, that bottle that we got, the Estus flask. And when you die or rest at the bonfire, those get refilled. And, oh. Hello, lads. Ow. There we go. One down. Often I find myself in this situation where I'm just circling around them. You can also kick, but I'm often pretty lousy at it. You can kind of like kick the enemy shields away from them for a minute or two, or a second even. Oh, stop it. But often the timing is a little difficult to get. Hang on, let me. I can do this. Later I'll do it. Let's see. And there's a whole bunch of different weapons in this game as well, folks. Like, it kind of encourages you to experiment with different weapons, because really, from what I've been told, the game can be completed with whatever you want to use, really. As long as you kind of plan for it, build for it, and level it up, and whatnot. Where am I going? Where on earth am I going? I think there's a merchant or something somewhere that I can interact with, too. But yeah, for this playthrough, I haven't really decided what kind of weapon I want to use yet, but we'll sort it out. Oh, hi.
Well now, you seem to have your wits about you.
Sorry for walking on your lap,
then you
sir.
are a welcome customer. I trade for souls. Everything's for sale.
I'm just... My controller does this where it tilts forward slightly even if I'm not touching it. And it's forcing me to walk on this poor man's crotch. What do we got? Key. Ooh, scimitar. Ooh, rapier. Ooh, hand axe. See, I could buy some of these things and experiment with... Oh, I don't know. No, we'll start with this for now.
Go and...
Okay, where... Oh, yes, the ladder. We're headed up the ladder, folks. I don't always remember what awaits us in certain areas, either. But we'll find out. Ooh, shiny. Throwing knives. That's handy. Hikes up. Hi. Just do a little swigaroo there. There we are. Ow! I'm so careless, folks. It's ridiculous. That's right. Just rest. Okay, and you can pick up a lot of different armor, too, and you can upgrade that. The customization is quite extensive. It really does just let you play however you want to, really. And that little shape right there that keeps disappearing, it's just another player in their own world, and you kind of get shades of that. See, it's kind of a neat system. Okay, so let's continue. I haven't quite decided what... I went into this thinking like, oh, I'm going to use this, but I was just like, I kind of want to see how it goes and see how the mood strikes me. There we go. Ooh, we gained humanity from that kill. That's fun. Okay, so hello. I was attempting to go for the backstab there. Failed miserably. But we're still going to get through this, folks, I promise. I'm not the most experienced guide, but I think we're going to do just fine. Hello, chest. Ooh, black firebomb. That's a more powerful version of the firebomb that we already picked up, folks. It's exciting. Okay, so where in blazes are we going next? Did I just come? Did I? Oh, no. This is fine. This is where we want to go. Hey there, bitches. Ow. There's no need. Oh. See, the carelessness can really get you in a lot of trouble. Thank you. Because you can buy weapons from merchants, but a lot of enemies also drop them, and you'll just find them on corpses as well, so I kind of don't want to spend money just yet. Jesus. Good night, lads. What is this? Soul of a Lost Undead. Okay. Leveling purposes. Oh, God. Didn't mean to do a backstep. That could have meant my death. Okay, so we're coming close, folks, to another boss. Can I get in here? Ah, the Master Key. It's one of the items. That's the item I chose at the start of the game, folks. And it kind of lets me access some doors that are usually locked or that need a special key for. Gold pine resin. That allows me to add lightning damage to my weapon for a temporary amount of time. Okay, I'm going to run up here. Kill myself an archer. Yeah, you. There we go. And hi. Oh, stop it. Okay, he's going to kill me. See, the kick, if I can get it to, if I can do it properly, will allow me to sort of stun him. There we go. Like I said, kick a shield away and give myself an opening for an attack. But the timing is pretty specific. Okay. So far, so good. Now we're going to go up here. Come on. Kick down your stupid barrel. Whoop. Well done, lad. Well done. Splendid. Okay. 2 heals left. It's not a great situation, but could be worse. Now, the key that we have, the Master Key, will let us go down here. But it does lead to a pretty tough enemy that I don't think I'm quite prepared to handle yet. So, we'll come back to that. And then it leads to a new area also, but let's see. Somewhere in here is a little creature that if you kill him, he drops items that you can use for reinforcing your weapon. That's the one. Come here, you. Hup. No! Come back! He disappears after a certain amount of time as well. There we go. Titanite chunks. Always a pleasure. Okay. Now, I'm gonna go up here first. Take care of some enemies. Yeah, you. Yep. See, it's not great to just wail on people, like just to do this. Because as you can see, it drains your stamina bar. And then if you don't have anything in your stamina bar, then you can't block properly. It really leaves you vulnerable. Whoop. So it's all about stamina management. Am I an expert at that? No, not even a bit. And whoop. That's our next boss, folks. I'm going to run away from him now. I'm going to try that same plunge attack that I used against the Asylum Demon in the first video. Now, there's a good chance I'm going to die. A really good chance, actually. Hi. See, it does a good amount of damage. And then I run. Ooh. Apparently, well, I know there is. There's a way that you can sort of convince him to jump backwards and fall off the bridge. Oh god, that's gonna be bad. Boop. Am I gonna be able to make it up here? Some bosses you can just sort of outsmart like that. Please don't hurt me. Oh god, that was close. That was close. Okay. Hello. Yeah. Maybe I'll heal. If I go quiet during boss fights, I apologize. It's only because I'm concentrating on not getting myself killed. Ooh, hi. Give him a little stun there, folks. Ow. Ow again. Oh, I'm not going about this the right way. Do a little heal. Oh, no. And he can definitely knock me off the edge, too. Ow. Come on, you. Oh, no. We're both about a hit away. Hup. Ah, there we go. Not the greatest strategy, but it worked. Whew. Okay. That's my problem, folks, is often I just get too cocky, and then I just end up making a real mess of the fight and almost dying. Sometimes, actually often dying in the process. Now, let us continue. I'm going to show you, introduce you rather, to one of my favorite video game characters in quite, please hold, in quite some time that I've come across. He's just an NPC, but he is an absolute legend. Okay. Folks, it's a pleasure for me to introduce to you, this is Solaire. Hi, Solaire.
Ah, hello. You don't look hollow, far from it.
Indeed.
I am Solaire of Astora, an adherent of the Lord of Sunlight.
I love this guy.
Now that I am undead, I have come to this great land, the birthplace of Lord Gwyn, to seek my very own son. You find that strange? Well, you should. No need to hide your reaction. I get that look all the time.
Oh, I love him. He's such an optimist in a world of despair. A couple weeks ago, folks, I posted a picture on my Facebook and Twitter pages wearing a sweater that had a similar design to that armor, and I was kind of hinting that I was going to be playing Dark Souls. Oh, no, don't want to do that. Praise the sun. Praise the sun, folks. Absolutely praise the sun.
Oh, aha. So I didn't scare you.
Not a bit.
I have a proposition. if you have a moment.
Always. For you, Solaire, anytime.
The way I see it, our fates appear to be intertwined. In a land brimming with hollows, could that really be mere chance? So what do you say? Why not help one another on this lonely journey?
I would love to. I'd be honored.
This pleases me greatly. Well then, take this.
Thank you,
We
Solaire.
are amidst strange beings in a strange land. The flow of time itself is convoluted, with heroes centuries old phasing in and out. The very fabric wavers, and relations shift and obscure. There's no telling how much longer your world and mine will remain in contact. But use this to summon one another as spirits, cross the gaps between the worlds, and engage in jolly cooperation. Of course, we are not the only ones engaged in this, but I am a warrior of the sun. Spot my summon signature easily by its brilliant aura. If you miss it, you must be blind.
Harsh. All right, folks. So I love that. That they're kind of explaining how you can summon other people, whether they be other players or NPCs, and it's just by worlds colliding for no real explanation, which kind of like I love the mystery of that. I don't know. I really love everything about this game. So anyway, that's going to do it for this episode of Dark Souls, folks. On behalf of myself and my dear friend Solaire, it has been an absolute pleasure, and we will see you in the next video. Take care, folks. Don't walk away, joystick. Come on. Just go back. Go back. Stand near Solaire. There we go. Hi, buddy.